If you are thinking about buying a property in Italy, there are three crucial things that you need to know and to manage. My name is Jacopo, and on this channel I explain Italian real estate market in plain English. In this video I will walk you through the three most important things that you need to know in order to lower your risk to buy a property in Italy, make it safely and make the best deal possible. The first most important thing is that you cannot trust the real estate agents. This is because in Italy most of the real estate agents are listing agents. This means that they have a mandate from the seller and they are working in the seller's interests. Don't expect them to tell you always what you need to know. For example, they can leave out important details about the construction, the stability of the building, or the conformity of the property you are buying. Also, they may not reveal the real market value of the property because their goal is to get the higher proposal they can get from your side. All this situation, it's even harder if you are a foreign buyer, because buying a property in Italy for a foreigner involves many steps and most of the people don't know about them. So I made a full video on this topic with all the steps you need to know and to do. I really recommend you to watch it. Anyway, here is the big issue: the language. Many agents don't speak English at all, and most of the foreign clients I work with, they told me that before finding me and my company, they reach out to dozens of real estate agents and most of them didn't reply, and even if they reply, they don't speak English, and even if they speak English, they were not happy to help them because they have a mandate from the seller. So all this can be a really good recipe for frustration. But of course not every real estate agent is that way. There is a small number of buyer agents in Italy as well, and my company, Valente Italian Properties, is specialized in this. So if you want to know more about our service, in the description of this video you can find a way to contact us. The second issue that you need to understand is that if the property is fully compliant. Fully compliant means that the property in reality fully match the documentation and the floor plan that are in the public offices. You have two main public offices that you need to consider. One is the cadastro or land registry, and the second one is the office in the municipality. These two offices don't communicate one to each other, so you need to check that the property is compliant to the cadastro and the documentation in the municipality. A recent study found out that 80% of the real estate properties in Italy has somehow non-conformity. So the odds are that the home you are looking for have something to address. But don't worry, because you can easily fix most of the non-conformity problem. The fact is that you need to know if the property has some problem and exactly which is the problem before the notarial deed. You want to do that because for the Italian law, it's the seller that needs to sell you the property in full compliance. And if there is something wrong, it's the seller that has to fix it at his expenses. That's why you want to know that in advance, because to fix a non-conformity you still have to pay money. You have to pay the surveyor, bills or other money to the municipality, and it can be few thousand euros. What you can do is hire a surveyor and do a conformity report. A conformity report is a document made by the surveyor and signed by him that takes full responsibility for what is written in that document. So if he writes that the property has full compliance, it's his responsibility then. So if you want to be sure that the property you are buying has no problem, this is the safest way for you. Even in this case, we can help you. We have our internal technical department, Valente Project, and our surveyors can make a property check and a survey to make you buy safely. So even in this case, you can contact us, check the description below. The third issue that you need to know when buying a property in Italy is that the proposal is fully binding. This is because once you make an offer, that is binding for you, and if the seller signs it, you are obliged to buy that property at that condition written in the proposal. Typically, an offer includes a deposit, and this deposit has to go to the seller bank account. Because the proposal is already binding, you have to really think well before writing, and you have to be sure that in the proposal you have all the clauses, all the conditions that you want. That's why in Italy we also called the proposal as preliminary contract, because it's like a real contract that it's before the final deed that you will do in front of the notary. But it's already binding, and you have to put in the preliminary contract all the conditions that you want also in the final deed. Some more information. Proposal and the final deed for the Italian law has to be written. Something that is by voice or a proposal made by phone or in person doesn't matter. What's matter is what is written and signed by the parties. Also, good real estate agency that are used to work with foreign buyers can translate the proposal. For example, in Valente Italian properties, we usually make a double language proposal in Italian and in English, and we make both parties sign both the languages. So we are sure that everybody understands what is signing. But if there is some problem or there is some misunderstanding between the Italian version and the English translation, what will be taken in consideration for an Italian court is the Italian version. But I'm curious to know what are your biggest concerns and fears about buying a property in Italy. Write it down in the comment. I will really read every comment, and see you in the next video. Bye.